you're part of the journey, come take the stage. Speak your mind, let your heart be free. With every story, we're creating harmony. So let's break the silence, let's break the mold. With courage and passion, let the truth unfold. Every voice matters, every tale is gold. In this space of love, we'll be bold. So let's break the silence, let's break the mold. With courage and passion, let the truth unfold. Every voice matters, every tale is gold. In this space of love, we'll be bold. Together we rise, together we stand. Hand in hand, we'll make a brand new land. Real Tiffany Talks will light the spark. In the darkness, we'll leave our mark.
Happy Women's History Month. This is your girl, Tiffany S. Carter for Real Tiffany Talks, and I am so excited. Why? Because I'm a woman, duh. So, of course, I had to bring on women to grace my stage. Powerful women, not just women in business, but women that are doing stuff in the community and are empowering people everywhere they go. So, like last week, we had Kaya McDaniel, but tonight I have a special guest for you. Her name is Nikki Balthazar, and she has a plethora of titles. That's why I bring people in to tell their own stories. She is a wife, mother. She's doing great things. She is the president of the Kidney Foundation here in North Alabama. Also, she's the community relationship manager at Oak Street, which we work closely together. So I have a firsthand view on who Nikki Balthazar is. So without further ado, let me see. See, is she cute? Is she pretty? All right. So let's welcome Nikki Balthazar to Tiffany Talks. Hi, Nikki.
Hi. This is awesome. I'm fine. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I love this. So, yes, thank you for doing this for the women.
Yes, so we wanted, like I told my other guests, I said, it's one thing to be a woman, but it's a whole nother thing to be a role model and a community advocate. Absolutely. So I always want to make sure I highlight women that aren't just doing business, but they're raising families, babies, wives, community, taking care of the community, and you're one of those people. So, Nikki, could you share your professional journey with us?
Oh, that's a loaded question, Tiffany. And a lot of people don't know what all I've done because I'm not, it's not about getting out there and telling everybody about what all you've done. It's about making the impact now. And so thank you for this. I always say that my story or my journey hasn't really just been a straight path. It's really been a tapestry that's been woven together through a whole bunch of different experiences. But professionally, I would say that it started in New Orleans. Right after Katrina, we decided that we want to do something for our community. So I found us a building. It was a 10,000 square foot building. And I said, okay, I have a vision for this space. I was an entrepreneur that was looking for an affordable space to launch. And so I got the building and I worked with my husband. We were partners and we created an incubator space for business owners that was in our community of Black and brown people to come together to start our businesses. And that's what we did. We had a space that was built for 30 different entrepreneurs that was doing all sorts of beautiful things all in one place. And we had an art studio. I mean, it was just a thriving, it was called Diversity. It was nothing else that was like it. So because of that, so many people just started just growing with us. And I loved it. I loved it so much. So that's where it started. And then once we got the opportunities to move up here to Huntsville, I turned it into a digital incubator and I've been doing it ever since. So that was back in 2009. And ever since I see the mission, because I want to be affiliated with organizations that are doing something for the community, that is mission focused. And that's why I never stop doing things. I pick it up and I don't put it down. I'm doing that still. I'm a realtor because I know that we need affordable housing in our community. So, or just anywhere. Okay, we need affordable housing. It's a problem nationwide. And so I'm working on projects with that. Alabama Kidney Foundation, we rank number 1 in the United States for people that's on dialysis right here in Alabama. So that's something that we need to bring to the forefront and talk about. So that's why I love this. So thank you so much for this platform because you use it well.
Awesome. So I was about to say what motivates you, but you already told me, first of all, you said Katrina. So just by that whole ordeal, just to know that you was a part of that and you got motivated because of the things that happened. And I might have not been in New Orleans, but I was motivated to do something in my city. So that's awesome. And then you said when I came up here, you turned it digital. And then you just kept going to the kidney. You just keep going and going and going. And I love that. So
it's a lot.
Then, so you say, what's particularly what motivated you behind the Kidney Foundation? That's the conversation piece.
Okay, so my dad is on dialysis, and my granddad died from kidney disease, and so ever since I'm like, what is happening? What's the reason why we're number 1 in the country right now? And so going through that and then looking at all those that are impacted, the low-income dialysis patients, because you have to go 3 times a week for these treatments. And so some people need transportation. They need support with food or paying their rent or paying their mortgage. And that's what we've been doing for 50 years. So being a part of a mission-focused organization, that is really why I picked it up. And that's why I keep on going with it. Yeah, so that's my motivation.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are there any specific experiences or role models that influence this motivation or this drive for you?
That's a difficult question because I can learn from everybody. I've learned from you. So I have to answer that question by saying all of the women in the community that's doing something that might put something together for a group of people that they don't even know. That's it. So my motivation is the women and the impact that we all make. You might just do one thing for somebody, but that might have been the one thing that they needed to keep them going forward. So, so it's the other women in the community that is my motivators. My mom, especially. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a break to hear more from our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to go to the part 2 of hearing more from the journey that Miss Balthazaar is on and what's next, like what's coming up. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And we'll be back.
My name is Tiffany S. Carter. I'm the host of Tiffany Talks. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but I'm sitting here in Kissimmee, Florida with Westgate Resort because guess what? I'm their partner. I am so grateful that I partner up with Westgate, where the gift that keeps on giving. You know where to get the free stuff. You know where to get the vacation. Share your time with Westgate, where we love to go on vacation. I don't work for cars, homes, or any of those things. I work for vacations. Come and join Tiffany Talks. But here at Westgate Resort, we welcome you where all the fun is happening, and you're invited. Let's vacation together. Click the link below.
Welcome back. So you heard how you can win a free trip. And if you want to win a free trip, all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on IG at Tiffany S_Carter. Also, I'm on TikTok at Real Tiffany Talks. then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Real Tiffany Talks. And I'm on FB at Tiffany S_Carter. So if you're a part of my audience, just DM me and you can win a free trip today, sponsored by Westgate Resort. Now, also, we are having a conversation with Nikki Balthazar, the president of the Kidney Foundation. She also has a business incubator program, and she's also an entrepreneur that wears many hats. So if you've been getting some good stuff, stay tuned for this next half as we bring Miss Nikki back as she shares what's happening next and how you, like you, at home can get involved. Hey, Nikki. So, I have a question for you. In your opinion, because there are always challenges, what has been your what do you think has been some of the biggest challenges women face in your industry, your field, wherever you want to take this, from real estate? You wear many hats, so you can take it however you want to take it. And how do you think that these challenges can be overcome?
Well, I'm going to have to say, I think the number one would be breaking into spaces that weren't originally built for us, right? So it makes you feel like you have to always do more. You have to be more, right? You have to just be 1,000%, 100% of the time. And so it's exhausting. Also, just trying to balance a whole bunch of different roles, that can be overwhelming as well. So I would definitely say those two things is the barriers, and it deters a lot of people from wanting to jump into different fields. Real estate can be really scary sometimes, or if you're trying to start your own business. That's why I still do our incubator program with Nebris. That's my company name, because we walk with you hand in hand every single step of the way while you're trying to launch your business. And then that's why I'm there with Oak Street as well, because we're empowering people. Healthcare is, and it should be, accessible to all. So we're supporting with that. And then Kidney Foundation, of course, we need to help those that are in need right now. So I'll have to just say those are the barriers that I normally talk to people. Like I have clients that'll come up and they'll say, okay, I don't see anybody that looks like me when I go to these networking events. And so then I just go back to my car. I just encourage them to keep pushing forward, Right. So those are really the barriers that I have encountered.
And I think you have a gift for making people blend, like making people feel comfortable. I think everybody has a certain niche, like just want to be a helper, that sometimes it goes against her, because I have to tell Nikki, I was like, okay, like, you can't make the sky turn purple now. But I think it's a good quality, though. It's not a bad one to have. I think but so I can see that taking you to absolutely the stars and beyond, because that's a rare commodity to have these days. So, and it's still great to know that other women have that they want to build up other women. So I do see that with these. Yes. So I can edify that part to be true. Mm-hmm. Now, what advice, Nikki, this is a 2-part question. What advice would you give to young women who are looking to follow in your footsteps or pursue a career in a male-dominated industry?
Oh, okay. So I'll have to say to be confident, show up as your authentic self, and to take up the space. And this is something I've recently learned since even learning, like getting to know you, right? You have to show up as your authentic self. I wear hats just so I can remind myself, okay, you need to sit up straight. You need to remember who you are and where you're coming from and who your mom is and who your grandma is. Okay. So we're all coming from this strong place, and we need to enter the room and be strong, look people in their eyes, and don't back down, because you have a great idea. If you're launching one, you're representing yourself, and you just need to show up 100%.
I love that. I wear hats so that I can hold my head up high. I love that. I never thought about that, Nikki.
Yeah.
And my grandma, both of my grandparents, but it does. When you put on a hat, you feel so distinguished, like you feel distinguished and stuff. So I can see that. I could definitely see that. But I love that scenario and that take on there. But what do you wish you had known when you started?
Ooh. I have to ask a lot of different people for their feedback. Everything does not need to be perfect. When you're starting whatever it is that you're starting, whether it be a job working for somebody else, and you're trying to just be the best, or you're trying to launch your own business or start a nonprofit, whatever you're doing, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, if you look at the biggest shows, right, the first episode always has like this. It looks bad. Right. And then you're 7 seasons down, it looks perfect. Okay. It doesn't need to be perfect from the beginning. So I'll say that I strive for perfection. That's why it slows me down on launching things. So I would say that to my 20-year-old self. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Start today. We can start right now. And that's what I say.
That's some awesome advice. And what do you have that's, first of all, let me show them this.
Okay.
Let me hold on. Let me move that out the way, because I forgot that was still going on down there. So we have that. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay.
So
what's going on there?
I'm the regional director. I don't want to take away from Mr. David, because he's awesome. He's our executive director for the Alabama Kidney Foundation. But I'm the regional director covering from Scottsboro on over to Decatur, and that includes Athens area. And this is our walk. Every single year we raise money for people in Alabama. So every single dollar that's raised stays in the state and goes to people for food assistance, education, transportation, paying their rent. If your car broke down and you need some assistance because that was your primary mode of transportation and you need to get to your treatments, then let us help. So this is our flagship fundraiser event. We do it every single year in Huntsville. Last year we raised over $1 million, and we were able to give all that money to people in the state that needs support. We have over 400,000 people that is suffering with kidney disease in our state. So we're ranked number one. I'm going to say this forever, because it was something that was so surprising to me when I found out that we're number one. And then 2 of our male figures in our family is being impacted directly. So I need to share with my kids. We all need to talk about it, because at least all of us knows at least one person that's going through it. So the walk is going to be at the Dr. Robert Sherney Legacy Center. That's the library. If you're in Huntsville, then it's the new library on Sparkman. We'll be on that trail in the back, taking up space. Prayerfully, we'll have the kids come and perform for us. We'll have some line dancing, a DJ, and some exhibitors out there, some free food. Chick-fil-A is donating food. We have Trader Joe's that's giving us some donations, and the Huntsville Ballet is giving us tickets. So we're just so blessed at the outpouring of support and the sponsors that we have, and they'll all be out there. Huntsville Utilities. I can't name all of our sponsors. We're just so thankful for every single year, and we're needing more teams. We always need volunteers. If you can't give, then at least show up to increase the awareness. We need to talk more about what we got going on. So it's March 29th March 29th. So that's the last Saturday of the month. It starts at 9:00. It ends at 11. So then you can still go and do all the other fun things that's going to be happening in the city. So please come out and show up. If you want to go and register or just find out more, it's HuntsvilleKidneyWalk.org.
HuntsvilleKidneyWalk.org. Yeah. Let me see. Can I put that somewhere? Added. Let's say. Well, we'll probably put it up there. Look, I don't know, but HuntsvilleKidneyWalk.org. Okay, and you will see it. You will see it. You will see it. By the time it airs, you will see it on YouTube. HuntsvilleKidneyWalk.org. But thank you. And also, I have a team. I forgot my team name, but come and join my team. Come and join my team. Y'all, everybody can join my team. Nikki is the person. She does. Everybody is on her team, so you got to join my team because everybody's on her team. So
absolutely.
Like join
I
my
think
team.
Your team is called Team Thrive. When you said to me, I was like, "Oh, that's a great name." Yeah,
like I can't remember, but I knew it was something motivating. So we gonna thrive it on out. And we're going to walk against kidney disease because I know it's in everybody's family and mine too. And so we wanted, before we head on out, what do you want to leave us with, Miss Nikki Balthazar, today? What would you like to leave us with?
I want to say to go out and empower someone. You don't know what one positive word might mean to somebody, right? So show up as your authentic self. Be confident and hold your head up and go and be positive and spread with love. That's what I want to say.
And that's awesome. And I say cheers to that, to love, and share it. Thank you so much for blessing this platform in Real Tiffany Talks, where you were just a part of the conversations and it's going to continue to happen. Thank you, Miss Bazar.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
So this has been another Tiffany Talks, where we have had another conversation building bridges with Nikki Balthazar, and she's on the move in the Rocket City all the way to the NOLA, baby. So if you want to get on the train of people who are really working in the community, I just brought you another one, and I'm going to bring you another one and another one after that one, because we are making history, Women's History Month, and we're doing it right here, right now in 2025. Thank you so much for joining this show again, and please join my group for the Kidney Walk. And I'm gonna be advertising the whole month of March, because it's at the end of the month. Y'all need to come and join me. My team is Team Thrive. She told you it was Team Thrive, but it's gonna be in the link in the comments. Thank you again. This has been your girl, Tiffany S. Carter, and this has been another real conversation where you are absolutely a part of the conversation, and we will see you next week. And remember to tune in Vision Radio every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Real Tiffany Talks. See you later.
Welcome to the show where voices rise. Real Tiffany Talks, let your truth shine bright. In a world so loud, let's find our way. Together we'll share. Come on, May. Real Tiffany Talks, let's make a change. You're part of the journey, come take the stage. Speak your mind, let your heart be free. With every story, we're creating harmony. So let's break the silence, let's break the mold. With courage and passion, let the truth unfold. Every voice matters, every tale is gold. In this space of love, we'll be bold. So let's break the silence, let's break the mold. With courage and passion, let the truth unfold. Every voice matters, every tale is gold. In this space of love,